Make sure you stay tuned until the end of the video. You're going to hear about all of this stuff and much, much more.
There's an old curiosity shop. Every once in a while I go by there for the fond recollections that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Well, welcome back to another Shop with Me, and we're wasting no time. I love this pattern from the 1930s. This is Hall, H-A-L-L, superior quality bakeware for the kitchen in this red poppy design. It looks very nice with the cream background, and there's a large mixing bowl. $6 on the mixing bowl. And the smaller baking dish was, I think, $1 less. This one I know is missing its lid. I've had this oven serve before, which was the Homer Lachlan bakeware, and I know that that's missing a lid. I actually didn't buy any of those pieces. Oh, this was nice. Sort of has an Art Nouveau handle there, doesn't it? A chocolate pot, and this one is made in Germany. Ooh, $14. I know there are folks who collect just standalone chocolate pots, even if they don't have the little cups. But I thought $13 was a little steep. I like that serving tray in glass. It's fun to be shopping again, and I'm glad you're with me. I'm voicing over the music. I always have enjoyed this pattern, and I really like the square or the diamond shape cream and sugars. I didn't buy this. I could have. It doesn't do so well in crystal. $8, not bad. I believe I have bought and sold that set before in amber, and it's really beautiful in the amber color. So like that set a lot from the 1930s. I am at a thrift store in, where are we right now? We are in South Jersey at the moment. Well, I'm sitting in Philly right now doing a voiceover, but I'm shopping in South Jersey. In fact, I did all of my shopping in New Jersey today. Okay, browsing along. There's that, isn't that early American press cut by Anchor Hocking, which wasn't early American at all. They made that in the mid-century in the 60s. I think that was early American press cut. Of course, lots of EAPG. Look at that. That's a nice early piece of pattern glass. That little, might have actually been a milk pitcher or a large creamer. Anyway, I was going to buy it, but it was very cloudy, and sometimes we all know that you can clean up that cloudiness, and sometimes you can't. Now this reminds me of a piece of Cambridge glass, but I just want you to look at the quality of that glass and the thistle right in the middle of it. I love it. Well, I don't love thistles. I remember stepping on them with no shoes on as a child. $10, But just look how beautiful that glass is. It's a quality piece of glass, and I think that's a Cambridge shape. But again, I don't always remember everything. There's some old milk glass there with hobnails. I don't think I didn't buy that. Oh, I bought stuff today, believe me. And you're going to see it very soon as we go throughout. Now this piece, look at the way those flowers are stylized. I had a feeling it was old, and of course turn it upside down, and it is, well, that was kind of blurry and I can't remember. It was either a Limoges or a Prussian piece or something like that. But that piece is about 100 years old, and you just tell the way they've done the flowers on it. I guess, what is it, for celery? All right, feel the sawtooth. Up, there's a chip. Up, there's another one. Lovely piece of EAPG. Nicely done. But the chips. You find them in this glass. It's almost inevitable. And there were just a few too many in that one. Here's another beautiful. Oh, this was great. Look, it's not a bowl. You know what that is. That is a shade, a gaslight shade. Or it could have been used in right around the time when people had gas and electric. They didn't really trust electric yet, but they had a lot of fixtures with both. And that's an old EAPG lampshade that goes that way. And I think it was $1.99. And I absolutely put that in my cart. The fixtures that have, maybe 4 or 5 of those on it. Great big huge fixtures. Here we recognize a made in Japan piece. Lovely. Love those colors. See there with the M and the M. Made in Japan. And that was $8. That was okay, but that piece would probably sell for between $15 to $20 tops. And it was very nice, but the day was young or early. I didn't want to spend all my money right off the bat. So I said, no, let's just hold on for a minute. Oh, that thing had damage. You see there where it broke and they glued it back together again? No. No. And I don't remember why. I don't know why I picked that up. Oh well. The music was too loud, so. Ah, there we see a handle, a tidbit, a 1930s tidbit tray. Pretty in crystal. What do they want for that? I think it was $9.99. And the tidbit trays, I find that they're not huge sellers in terms of making the type of profit margin that I particularly need in my business, so I didn't buy it. Now this piece, you guys are going to get so mad at me. I didn't buy it either. Well, hold on. I appreciate mid-century glass, but I'm not up on it. So that's that double. See, they wanted $17 for it. I don't know. That thing might sell for $30. So there was money in it, but I didn't want to risk that much money. And I don't know my makers on mid-century. A lot of you do. So who makes that double-dipped glass or whatever you want to call it? Not sure who it is. You must be thinking, he hasn't bought anything. This is cute, that little First Communion thing. I see these quite often. I guess it's a First Communion piece for a child. Now what is this? Little Japan. I can't. No, I learned my lesson on those crying baby salt and peppers. If they're all tangled up in a bag like that, you can bet your bottom dollar their heads have been broken off and re-glued. They're not going to fool me again. Not unless I can really do a close-up. What is that thing? Oh, it's a squirrel. Squirrel. Some people have a hard time saying that word. Squirrel, squirrel. How do you say it? Squirrel or squirrel? Oh, too bad Tammy from Texas isn't here. There you go, Tammy. I know you love a Raggedy Ann and Andy. I don't know what the song was. Ragamuffin. I didn't play it. What's this? Poland. Let's see what she looks like. Oh, she's one of those, all around the world dolls, I guess. And then this one is, hello. Oh, she's got, whoa, she's got googly eyes. Is she? She doesn't say what she is. She is creepy. Put her down, and she's covered in nicotine. Um, I don't know what country she would be. And there's another one. Is she a German? What does it say? $4.99. Maybe she's Swiss. I don't know. Ooh, turn that. What? Oh, he turned us upside down. Look at these. Two. It's a pair of them. Now look. I look closely. Um, these these are from the 30s. Not really Art Deco. Well, not Art Deco, but 1930s chrome. It was $20 for the pair. And actually I didn't buy them. I just did not buy them. That one had a rather serious dent in it, which I don't think I filmed. I don't know if you can see the dent. Yeah, so I sort of decided, well, I don't know about that dent. Oh, that's pretty. That's a nice candlestick, candle holder, but there's only one. If there had been two, I think I would have bought those. And now, a chocolate pot, another one. Beautiful. Love the colors. What did you do with it? Did you drop it? Oh, there it is. Very nice. Very 1920s looking, the design on the front there. And is that a, hold it still, is that a German? Do I see Germany under there? I think so. $11. That was a nice one. But, of course, there weren't any cups. But still a nice one. Now, remember, you see me looking at a lot of very nice things, and I'm leaving them on the shelf. This is a lamp part that it was just not complete with the rest of the lamp. So, oh yeah, I did buy things today, and you'll see in a minute. We do have a wealth of items in the area where I'm from, and so I really can be very discerning, and I don't like to go home with too much. Oh, there's that Pyrex Hostess thing. Now, of course, that's missing its lid. We know there was a lid with that. And so I know you see a lot of things that you would buy for yourselves, but keep in mind I'm buying and I'm keeping profit margins in mind. I have to. I simply have to because of the time involved. I don't mean to be a broken record about that, but I think it's important to repeat it once in a while to give you an idea why I just don't buy everything that I see. Made in Japan teapot, that was nice. That one was $7, and there was a matching cream and sugar to go with it. But the cream and sugar were priced individually, and the whole thing would have been about $20. I don't know what that was. $2.99. And what is this? Oh, that's cute. Probably American made. 99 cents for that creamer from the 1930s. No mark on the bottom. I like the flowers. I wish the sugar bowl had been with it. Any luck? Old Christmas? No. Not old Christmas. Alright, let's go to another aisle. There we are. Ooh, you recognize that for $8. What does it say on the top? It has a W up there. And it has a W on the bottom. What does it stand for? Wolfgang? No. Westinghouse. You knew that. You got these refrigerator dishes when you bought a Westinghouse refrigerator. in the 50s and the 60s. Oh my goodness, look at that. Excitement overload. What is that? It looks like it's Art Deco, and we're going to see it when we get out to the car. Woo! I believe I have changed shops again. We're still in New Jersey. And once again, I'm really finding some great big beautiful pieces of glass. Let's see, did this one? Yeah, this one had some major chips on it as well. So, but I did buy some EAPG today, and you're going to see it in a minute. I promise you. Now, this piece was nice, and this one might have been cut. But again, it had some major chips on those sawtooth edges. I can handle a few flea bites, but I don't want any major damage done. There's so much of that glass, and it's easy for me to find. I can kind of hold out until I get the ones in really good shape. Oh, look at this. Look at that. She reminds me of a Gibson girl. Big old whack out of the side of that bowl. And it was $6. Something China. A lot of staining on it. She looks like she's all ready to get on her bicycle or take a ride in an automobile. I thought a lot about that bowl as a decorative piece. Look at the pair of these lamps. They're very mid to late 30s, early 40s maybe, and the pair of them is $16. I know you can't see them very well. Let me try to move in closer. They're going to need some work, but I've already felt the glass and nothing on them is chipped or cracked or broken anywhere. At least I don't... Wow, these are really... Oh my gosh. Let me back up again. I don't really think you can see... wait till I get these outside. Ooh, it is hot and humid, but it's July. What do you want? I've got the window down so there's no air conditioning on, and I didn't trim my beard this morning, so pardon me, here I go. Let's see some of the things. Halloween or autumn is coming, and I really need to bone up on my autumn items for the big autumn sale that I like to do. I don't have that much. I think Imperial, I usually think of Imperial, who made this particular bowl. Can't you see this on one of those black glass pedestals? Would look fantastic with autumn potpourri in there. Let me see if I can move this a little bit. I don't know why that steering wheel has to be in there so much. Okay, so it is a iridescent bowl, great big one there. This is going to date to the 20s. And it's in superb condition, of course. You know that it is. And then look at this. I think it's Indiana Tea Room. I've got to go into my book and look again, but I never find... Yeah, I know. I wish it were green or pink. It's crystal. But sometimes deco glass in crystal holds its value. So it's filthy, but look at that. Look at how deco that is. As I said, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I paid $7 for it. But I think that's one of the Indiana Tea Room pieces. And I might be wrong on that. I very well could be. So let's get that up there. That, I was excited about that. Ooh, I need one of my handy wipes. And look at him. All right, he was made in Germany and brought in by the imported into this country, and he dates to between the First and Second World War. And he's in very good condition. I guess he's a beagle. There's also a cat. I think if it was the cat, I would keep it. But isn't that just adorable? And then this I'm kind of stumped on because I have not done any image searching or looking around. This is pretty easy. Two 1930s tumblers. They could be highball or lemonade, or I don't know what they're for. But there were only two. The one on the top, the platinum band, is almost perfect. This one, it's almost completely worn off. So there would have been a big set of these, but it was just these two. And I really bought this because there was one other item in the bag, and look at it. Now here's where I'm stumped, and again, I haven't looked. Obviously it's the same pattern. And I thought, oh, I'm sorry, a leaf just fell and I thought some bug was trying to get me. I was kind of thinking, is this a vase? Is it a cocktail shaker? Is it a carafe? It obviously comes with tumblers, but if it is a cocktail shaker, I'm not accustomed to seeing them with such a big base like that. Who knows? And there's no cap on this, and I don't think there ever was. Here's a couple reasons why. The top of it tapers, it's angled, yeah? So as it goes up, it tapers out a little bit. Cocktail shakers that have caps on them, if there was a cap that went on this, it wouldn't be tight, liquid tight, you know what I'm trying to say, because of the way this tapers out in this direction. Secondly, why did they put a platinum band on the outside and the inside and the very, very top? If there was a top to this and this were a shaker, boy, you would see all kinds of wear. That platinum around the top is perfect. And I was right, a great big old stink bug just came in here. And you know who else is back? Those, what are they? Those spotted lantern flies. Those things came back. We had to deal with them last summer. Ooh, I hope you don't have them where you are. Those are a nasty looking bug. Anyway, there's no wear to the top of this at all. If there was any kind of chrome plated cap that we see on shakers, there'd be wear here. And again, you would see all kinds of wear, and the cap would not fit over this the way the top flares out. So did they make wine carafes like this that just didn't have tops? Or is it a vase? Or is it just a pitcher with no lid? I don't think it ever had a lid. And if it did, and I'm wrong, I'll be very surprised for the reasons that I just mentioned. So maybe by the time I put this video up, I will have done some digging around and I'll have an answer for you. But very classic 1930s. I like it just the same, and who knows? I mean, I might just get rid of the tumblers and I might use this as a vase. I don't know. Okay, I'm not finished yet. Whew. Another fantastic 1930s Art Deco percolator. I just have so much luck finding these percolators, and I really think maybe it's just that my eyes are looking for it, but modern pieces like this, you know, I live in a metropolitan area, and can you imagine Auntie M having this on the farm in Kansas in the 30s? Probably not. She had an old kettle.
Well, being a Christian woman, I can't say it.
This is really, this type of fancy, you know, modern chrome, this was popular in urban areas and cities and whatnot. And I think this is the reason why I find so much of it in Jersey, where I am right now, and in the cities where I do my shopping. How about this gaslight fixture? Yeah, that was $1.99, and you saw me when I found that in the store, in where the dishes are. It's got the ring around here where it would fit into the fitter like this. Okay. Rather than hang like that. But this is going to be great for someone for doing lamp restoration. I couldn't believe, you know, not necessarily huge value, but just great to find one of these old shades. Okay, and then look at this bowl. It's crystal. Actually, it's not crystal, it's pressed glass, but it's got strawberries all over it. Summer strawberries. Now the strawberry season, of course, is over, but it says down in the very center of the bowl, and you're not going to be able to see it because I can't focus it in for you, but it has the words near cut embossed in the bottom. Who made near cut? I'm not going to tell you. You tell me, and don't look it up. Okay, which company, a famous glass company, made pressed glass called near cut? And that's what this is. It also helps us date the piece. But can't you see serving your summer strawberries in that next year? Oh, with the percolator, I also picked up another cream and sugar. These are chrome, and they might not have gone, probably since that has two black handles. The cream and sugar that matched it would have had black handles as well. But I couldn't find it in the store, but I did find another chrome cream and sugar, which I'll pair with that percolator. Again, my brain is working faster than my mouth. No, that's the other way around. Yeah, I'm running my mouth faster than my brain. All right, I don't know what I paid, but anyway, that was a lot of fun. Now, let's go look at what I've got in the back of my truck. And it's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I still have about 4 or 5 shops to go to. What a day! Okay, use your imagination. I want you to look past the awful electric cords and the sockets which are wrong and this awful rusted out spacers that's in between and the dirty glass. These are going to be fantastic. You know I'm going to rewire it. I'm going to get rid of all these rusted spacers here and put in nickel chrome plated ones. These lamps are going to be sharp. Do the correct sockets up here. And just look at the design as you go down. And here on the front is a design, and it's actually, I don't know whether you can tell, it's 2 birds. Here's a bird and here's a bird, and they're facing each other. And then you go down farther and then you have the base. There are a few tiny flea bites here and there on these, but when you know they're this big and there's so much going on, you really don't even see it. So if it had only been one, I probably wouldn't have gotten it, but you know how it is when you find pairs of anything. And these just have such a classic 1930s look. They're large. They would have been large living room lamps or for end tables, or maybe even a bedroom if you had some really big bedroom furniture. So yep, those are going to be restored and they're going to be fantastic. What do you think? While I'm digging around here in the back of my truck, and don't worry, I'm not going to drive off like this, but let me show you what I have. I didn't count these plates, but it looks like there's probably 10 or 12 of them, and they're wonderful pink depression, nice size luncheon plate, dessert plates. We'll see those again sometime. Here is a wonderful, also a ice bucket, missing its handle, and this is Depression era in that peachy color. I don't know what else to say. There's a sort of a, what the heck is that? All right, now that the monster truck display is over with, it's sort of almost a chartreuse looking vase there, which I guess is going to be maybe a 1940s or 50s piece. That was $3, and it just says USA on the bottom. So not quite sure who the maker is on that. Don't you love, well, look, we didn't really get to see these in the light. Oh, they're so heavy. How many are in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is it 12 of them? And I didn't look to see if they were marked Cambridge or not, but those are nice plates. And then I'm gonna have to show you that later. I don't know that I can get that out right now. A beautiful 1940s mirror. that's etched, and it's got little peach glass sparklies on it. I got it cheaply because the little clips that hold the glass to the wooden back are missing. I have to replace those. And then I bought this. Take a look. Something that I just never find ever is we have the berry bowl here, and what has stayed with this pressed glass all these years are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the little serving dishes or berry bowls. And I want you to look, they match. There's the big bowl and the little ones. And if you look, well, let's get to where you can see it. I had to look around because they had them separated in the store. But look at the pattern here in this corner. Okay, and now look at the corner there. Then we have this starburst thing here and here. And you can see this sort of a flower design here and here. So they absolutely match, and they're in a square type, sort of a square shape. So it was $1.49 for the master berry bowl, and then $6 for all the little ones. I can't wait to get it cleaned up.